السلام عليكم.
Walaikum assalam. Mr. Abdulaziz, how are you?
Good.
Did you have your haircut?
Huh?
Did you have your haircut?
No,
No? Then why do
no.
you look different?
Uh, no texture.
All right. Abdulaziz, so we are actually studying with you linear equations or simple equations. Okay. So when we actually move to another topic, when we become so comfortable, if you can solve every question without a mistake, so that means that now you have mastered that skill. Yeah, because if you actually you have idea, you have the knowledge, but still you're making some technical mistakes, so that's not good. Okay, that means that you just keep making that mistake. So now we should practice to solve questions without making any mistake. That shows how good you are in math. Okay,
Okay,
so keep your notebook. All right. When I ask the question, if you can solve this without a mistake, that means that you actually learned that thing really well. Now let's practice a few questions. All right. And
okay.
so that we will continue with our word problems. Last time, if you remember, we were practicing word problems, right?
Yeah,
Because two things, Abdullah, is here, if you can solve every linear and quadratic equation, and every equation related to linear equation and quadratic equation, I mean word problems, so you will see that you can learn math really well. If you don't understand these two topics well, every time you struggle. Okay, you get the something, but you're not 100% sure. Is it correct? Did I make a mistake? Okay.
okay.
All right. Now, a few questions. Let's do it together. What you have to tell me is you need to dictate, okay? So now, Mr. Qasim, move this -7 to the right-hand side, and after that, simplify and divide by 2. Like, for example, if you are solving question 1, right? First, we have to move -7 to the right. So it is 2x is equal to 3 plus 7. And now we simplify this 10. Now divide both sides by 2. So x is equal to 10 divided by 2, which is equal to 5. Okay? If you can say this, that means that you know what to do or how to solve questions. All right?
Yeah.
But now let's work on speed, okay? Fast and accurate and no mistake. All right? Question 2.
5x equals 7 minus 2.
Okay. Next.
Uh, 5 equals
5x.
5x equals 5.
Next,
X equals 1.
5 divided by 5, that's 1, right?
Yeah.
And also, let's write this and write the final answer. Okay, question 3.
Uh, Negative 2x
Mm-hmm.
equals 15 minus 9.
No, no, no. Here we have 9, right? First,
Yeah.
right, what do you have here? And now I'm bringing 15 from the other side. So positive 15 becomes negative 15.
Yeah.
And now let's simplify. Negative 2x equals, what is 9 minus 15?
Uh, Negative 6.
Negative 6. X equals
Negative 3.
negative 6 divided by negative 2, which is 3. Right? Okay,
Yeah.
good. You see, you should be able to solve every question like this. Now, a bit later, also we will practice equations that involves rational numbers. Next,
3x equals uh, negative 17.
yeah, negative
Negative
3.
3.
First, why? What do you have here?
Negative 3 minus 17.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, 3 equals
3x
negative
equals?
14. 3x equals 14.
No. Both are negative numbers, right? You see, if you have both negative numbers, minus a minus b, they become more negative. Negative, it is a plus b. Do you remember?
Uh,
So that's equal to minus out. So that's equal to minus 3 plus 17. So which is equal to negative 20, right?
mm,
And now we divide both sides by 3. So the answer is negative 20 divided by 3, or negative 6 2/3. Okay.
Okay.
Next, question 5.
Uh, 7x minus plus 4x
Mm-hmm.
equals uh, negative 14.
Now, first, why this number is here, right?
Yeah,
First write. Then first write what do you have there. Then after that, write new numbers that you are bringing from left hand side. So here we have 18, right? 18. It's not moving anywhere. Now I'm bringing this negative 14 from left to right. That means that I'm adding 14 to both sides. It will be plus 14, right?
yeah.
So you should say that 7x plus 4x equals 18 plus 14. Okay? Continue.
Okay. 11x equals 32.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, uh,
X equals.
11 x equals 32 over 11.
Okay. Can you change this into mixed number? How
Uh,
many 11s are there in 32? 2, right?
yeah.
2 times 11, 22. So there's 10 over 11. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Next.
Uh, 9x plus 3x.
Minus. It is positive here, right?
Yeah.
So moving to the
Minus
left, it is minus 3x equals.
negative 9
Uh-huh.
minus 4.
Okay.
Uh, 6x equals uh, negative 13.
Negative 13. Okay. What is x?
Uh, x equals negative 13 over 6.
Okay. It's an improper fraction because numerator is greater than denominator. Can you change this to mixed number?
Uh,
Actually, 13, we can write as 12 plus 1, right?
yeah.
And 12 divided by 6 is 2. 2 and 1 over 6. And that's the idea how to change into whole number. So that's 1 over 6. Okay? All
Okay.
right. All right. How about this? Once again, let me just remind you, maybe you can remember this. If you're given a fraction multiplied, right? A over B times X. On the right-hand side, we have C, right? How can I
Yeah.
eliminate this A over B, right, from the left-hand side? We should multiply by its reciprocal. So that means I need to multiply by B over A, multiply by B over A. And I know that AB over A times A over B, that's equal to 1. 1 times X equals X. That's why instead of this A over B times X is the same thing as C times B over A. As if you move this fraction to the right-hand side, if it is multiplied, you should just flip the fraction. A over B becomes B over A, right? You remember?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So we called it that is manipulation of math. Now here, for example, it's 3 over 4x times 15, right? Now mentally multiply both sides by 4 over 3. So I have here x is equal to 15 times 4 over 3. Right? So that means that 15 means that it is 15 times 4. And here we have 1 times 3. Because instead of 15, I can write 15 over 1, right? And now
Yeah.
first, if it is divisible, first divide. And because I know that 15 is 3 times 5 times 4 and over 3. The 3's are gone, right? That's equal to 20. I'm just explaining how to do this mentally. Some steps you should actually practice to do mentally. You don't have to write every step, okay? All right. Next question. What do we do here first? Abdulaziz?
Changing the places.
First, we move negative 1 to the right-hand side, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you should write, say, 2/5 of x is equal to 4 plus 1, right? Which is 5, right?
Yeah.
And now there's a fraction multiplied, move to the right-hand side, so x will be equal to, and also we know that Abdulaziz a times b is equal to b times a, if you remember. That is a commutative property of multiplication, right? And that's why you
Yeah.
just write fraction in front or after the number, it doesn't matter which one you prefer. So here we have 5 times 5 over 2, right? So what is 5
Yeah.
times 5? It is 25 over 2, or which is equal to 12.5 or 12.5, or I can just write as a mixed number, since we are talking about rational numbers, 12 and a half. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Now I will give it 30 seconds. Can you do this question on yourself in your notebook? 30 seconds. What did you get?
30.
Very good. So first we move 5 to the right-hand side. X over 3 is equal to 15 minus 5. Abdul Aziz, give me a second. Let me change your name. Every time I see Lobar and okay. All right. Abdulaziz, on purpose, I'm showing you the steps. You know, if you understand the steps in the future, you can do even more advanced math. Okay, just instead of numbers, you will have letters or variables or expressions. But the idea, the rules, the logic is the same. Okay, it is added here. So we just move to the right-hand side. It will be subtracted. Now simplify this. X over 3 is equal to 10. So actually it is divided, right? I'm multiplying both sides by 3. But this part will vanish. That's why you don't have to write. X is equal to 30. Okay, question 10. First, we move 2 to the right-hand side, right? And next question, you'll try yourself. 5 over 7x, right? And here we
Yeah.
have first change into improper fraction. 1 times 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 over 4 minus 2. What is 5 over 4 minus 2? Can you tell me the result of this subtraction? How do we
-1.
subtract a number from fraction? We bring into a common denominator, right?
Yeah.
5 over 4. Look, instead of 2, I can write 8 divided by 4, right? Because 8 divided by 4 is 2, right?
Yeah.
So this is called, Abdulaziz, in math, it is manipulation. Okay? Writing numbers in different forms. Instead of 2, I can write 1 plus 1, or 4 divided by 2, or 8 divided by 4, depending actually on what kind of form do you need. So now, if you simplify this, 5 over 7x will be equal to 5 minus 3, negative 3 over 4, right? And
Yeah.
now we just take this to the left-hand side. X will be equal to negative 3 over 4 times 7 over 5. And this, guys, we cannot simplify this. Now just multiply them. 3 times 7, 21. 4 times 5 is 20. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Abdullah, now you try question 11. Okay, I will give you 90 seconds. Write in your notebook and do it.
13.
35, 39, 13. Very good. So x is equal to 13, right?
Yeah.
Move negative 7 to the right-hand side, multiply by 4, 5, 35, add 4, 39, divided by 3, right? Okay,
Yeah.
next question, 12. 1 minute.
4/5.
4 over 5, very good. Abdulaziz, very good. 4 over 5. Okay. 13.
Uh,
First, can you tell me?
3x.
Let me just write. What should I write on the left-hand side? First, we distribute,
3x.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, do it.
3x.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, minus 12
Okay.
equals 7.
All right.
3x
3x.
equals uh, minus 12.
No, no, no. 7 plus 12, right?
Yeah, 7 plus 12.
Then what is x?
Uh, 19.
19 over 3, right?
Yeah.
Which is equal to 6 and 1/3. Okay, good. And how about 14? 14, if you just have a look, 5 and 35, right? Both
Yeah.
are divisible by 5. It's something like this. 5 times 2x plus 3 equals 5 times 7, right?
Yeah.
If these two 5s are equal, and also these two guys, they must be equal to each other for each side to be equal to each other. So this one is a bit faster way. A little bit of thought can save you a lot of time. It is 7, so x is equal to 4 over 2. That's equal to 2, right? Okay,
Yeah.
now try 15. Abdullah, 30 seconds. If you can solve at this speed, it's really great without any mistake. 15.
-4.
-4? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you distribute the left-hand side, tell me, what is it?
7x.
7x
Uh, minus 28.
plus
Plus 20.
plus 28 equals
2x.
2x.
Minus 8.
Okay. Next step.
7x minus 2x
Mm-hmm.
equals uh, 28.
No, no. First, write this number. First, we have this number right here.
-8 minus 28.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, 5x. Uh, 36.
-36, right? Because both numbers are negative numbers. It's like this, Abdullah, you are diving into the water, that's a swimming pool, right? And now minus means that you're going down. Now you are 8 inches down or 8 feet down, and -28 means that you're going 28 more feet down, right?
Yeah.
So you will be at deeper point, right? After diving 8 and after 28 more meters down the sea. So that's why it will be more negative. If you're combining two negative numbers, it will be more negative. It's like You spend $8, and after that you spend $28. So your expenses will be bigger, right? It will be minus 36. And now here we divide both sides by 5, negative 36 divided by 5. I think you made a mistake here, right? And now in 36, how many 5s do we have here? It is 7, right? 7, 1 over 5. Because 7 times 5, 35, 35 plus 1 is 36. Right?
Yeah.
You see, you should not make this kind of mistakes. Now you know the idea. You have knowledge. You know how to do that. Just you are making some technical mistake. If you can actually, also master that skill, if you can answer every question without any mistake and fast, so actually we can learn after that, a lot of things with you. Next question. I'll try this question. 1 minute.
Negative 1 over 4.
Good. That's correct. X equals negative 1 over 4. Okay. Next question. 17.
Uh,
How do you solve this question? What will you do in the first step?
uh, Translate 1 over 4 and 3.
This means that, Abdulaziz, uh, this means that, 1 over A times B, if you remember, it is something like this, 1 over A, and this B, I can write it as B over 1. So 1 over B is B, and A times 1 it is A, right?
Yeah.
It's like, for example, 1 over 2 times X is the same thing as X over 2, right?
Yeah.
So here, I can write it as a single fraction, 5x plus 4 over 4 is equal to 2x minus 1 over 3. Then what is the next step here? Cross multiply, right?
Yeah.
You remember that? If you cross multiply, I have here 3 times 5x plus 4 will be equal to 4 times 2x minus 1. Now, can you finish it?
15x
Uh-huh.
plus 12 equals
15x plus 12 equals.
8x minus 4.
Next.
Uh, 7x equals 16, negative
Minus
16.
16, right?
Yeah.
Because negative 4 minus 12 is minus 16 or negative 16. And now you divide both sides by 7. So x would be equal to negative 16 over 7. So now this is improper fraction. Can you convert this to mixed number? How many sevens
Uh,
are there in 116?
uh,
Hmm?
2.
2, right?
2.
So that is minus 2. 2 times 7 is 14. 16 minus 14 is 2. Okay,
Okay.
good. Abdullah, very good. 18. Do question 18. We have two pairs of parentheses. You have to start with the innermost parentheses, right?
4.
Very good. So here we have 2x, right? Minus x minus 2 equals 6, right? And here we have
Yeah,
2x minus x plus 2 is equal to 6. So x is equal to 4. All right. Now let's say a bit more complicated problems. It involves more. And actually, the idea is again, Abdullah, is very simple. What is it? If you're solving equations, if we have parentheses, right? First, remove all parentheses. If we have exponents, also exponents, then multiplication, addition, division, right? Addition, what is it? Addition and subtraction. So using these operations, we try to isolate the unknown, right?
yeah,
Okay. Let's do the first question together. Let's actually open all parentheses. The first one, start from the left most expression term. 1/3 of x is, let's start here, right? 1/3 of x, right?
yeah.
Minus, what is 1/3 of 3?
1.
1. Because 1 times 3 is 3 divided by 3 is 1. Here we have minus x plus 5. On the right hand side, expanded.
2x minus 3.
Okay. And now we move all unknowns to the left, numbers to the right. So here we have 1/3 of x, right? And minus x minus 3x. Still, I have here negative 3 on the right hand side. And here negative 1 is positive 1. And positive 5 is negative 5, right?
Yeah,
Now, of course, if you can simplify first, you can simplify, then move unknowns to the left and numbers to the right. And now here, Abdullah, let's see here, x is a common factor. What do we have here? I'm just going to use this property. If we have a times x plus a times y, a is a common factor. I can factor out a, write it as a times x plus y, right?
yeah,
So x is a common factor here. I have here 1/3 minus the coefficient is 1 minus 3 times x. On the right hand side, negative 3 plus 1, negative 2. Negative 2 minus 5 is negative 7. And now how do you simplify this? 1/3 minus 1 minus 3 is minus 4. So which is equal to 1/3 minus, instead of 4, I can write 12 divided by 3. Because 12 divided by 3 is 4. And now if you simplify this, 1 minus 12 is negative 11 over 3. So here we have negative 11 over 3 times x is equal to negative 7. Right? And now from here, if you move this fraction to the right-hand side, I have x here. And here we have negative 7 times, and flip this fraction. That is negative 3 over 11. Right?
yeah,
Negative, negative is positive. 7 times 3 is 21 over 11. Or that's equal to 1 and 10 over 11. Okay, dot, dot, dot. X is equal to 1 and 10 over 11. That's an exact answer. Okay, again, you see, we are just using the same idea, the same rules, but just we are using them multiple times, not only 1 or 2 times. That's how mathematics get more and more complicated. Not the concepts get complicated, but it involves more steps. Okay?
okay.
All right, question 20. Let's do question 20 now. Abdulaziz.
8/17.
8 over 17. Very good. 8 over 17. Okay. 21. What do we do here? First step, Abdulaziz, can you tell me? Look at the equation carefully.
Multiply
Multiply by what?
uh, by 3.
21.
Uh,
Why? Because Li is common multiple of the denominators. 7 and 3, that is 21, right?
yeah,
And also, if you notice that 21 times 1 over 7, that's equal to 3. And 21 times 1 over 3, that's equal to 7, right? And now if you multiply everything by 21, I have here 21 over 7, that is 3, 6x plus 1. Minus, here we have 7, in parentheses, 2x minus 7. On the right-hand side, 4 times 21, right?
yeah.
Okay, that's it. Now we actually expand this. Can you expand the left-hand side?
18x
Uh-huh.
plus 3,
6. Mm-hmm.
6. Uh, negative 40.
14x. Mm-hmm.
Uh, positive 49.
Positive 49. On the right-hand side,
Uh, 84.
84. Right? Let's simplify
Uh,
the left-hand side. Come on, let's do it faster. What is 18x minus 14x?
uh, 6.
4x.
I have 4.
And plus, what is 6 plus 49?
55
55 equals
equals
84.
84.
Uh-huh. Now we move to the right-hand side. 84 minus 55. What is 84 minus 55?
29.
29. So x is equal to 29 divided by 4. In 29, 28, right, is divisible by 4, so that is 7 and 1 over 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Um, here we have how many questions left? So, okay. Abdullah, the last question, and we'll practice some word problems. Can you solve this 22 step by step? Okay, I'll give you 2 minutes, and after that, we'll practice word problems. All right, 2
Okay.
minutes, 22. Open parentheses and simplify, and that's it.
-2.
-2?
Mm,
Really? You solve really fast, Abdulaziz. If you can solve this question, and that's it, you can solve every question. So now here we have 4x plus 1, right?
yeah,
Minus 1 over 2 times 3 is 3 over 2x. Minus minus plus 1 over 2 times 2, it is 1. Minus 4 over 3x minus minus plus 1/3. That's equal to 0. Did you solve like this first? Did you open all parentheses?
yeah,
Okay. Now here we have x, here we have x, here we have x. So let me just write coefficients for minus 3 over 2, minus 4 over 3, and here we have x. Everything else move to the right-hand side. First, I can just add this. What is 1 plus 1 plus 1/3, right? So that's equal to 3. So this one is 2, 6. That's equal to 7 over 3. That should be minus 7 over 3. And now the common denominator here is, it is 6. It is 6. 6 times 4, 24. And 3 times 3, it is 9. 2 times 3, 4, it is 8. Equals negative 7 over 3. 24 minus 9. What is it? 15, right? 7. 7 over 6. So 7 over 6x equals negative 7 over 3. And now from here, x equals, did you say negative 2?
yeah,
Okay, very good.
yeah.
Okay, now let's move on word problems. Okay, we will continue next time. We'll practice a few questions and finish all these questions here. Okay, so now, Abdulaziz, you read the word problem and write the equation and solve it. And that's really important in math because it enriches your vocabulary, understanding skill, and the problem solving skill. We just write here. Okay, all right.
Okay.
Let's do some questions together and you'll try other questions. Read the first question.
Uh, in each of the following, let's X denote the unknown,
Unknown.
unknown, derive an equation involving X
Okay,
when a
first,
certain,
just we're going to write an equation. We don't have to solve this. In the next step, we will also solve it, okay? Now we'll practice how to set up an equation or how to convert word problems into an algebraic equation, okay?
okay,
Read it.
when a certain number is increased by 7, the result is 18.
Mm-hmm.
When a number is decreased by 2,
No, no, no. First,
the
tell me the
result,
equation. So, a number, right? This a certain number that is x, right?
yeah,
Okay, what is the equation here?
7, X plus 7 equals 18.
Okay, that's it. That's the most important thing, understanding the problem. B, read it.
Uh, when a number is decreased by 2 and the result is multiplied by 3, the final result is 24.
When a number is decreased by 2 and the result is multiplied by 3, the final result is 24. Can you tell me that equation?
Uh, X minus 2
Mm-hmm.
multiplied by 3.
No, multiplied. It's multiplied, right?
Yeah,
So first, x decreased by 2 minus 2. And the result, right? The result is multiplied by 3, right?
yeah.
And the result is 24. Okay, come on, Abdullah,
Okay.
10 more minutes. C,
When a 5 is subtracted from a certain number and the result multiplied by 7, the final result is 63.
a certain number, that's x. Yes, now tell me the equation.
uh, 5x,
No. When
uh,
sub 5 is subtracted from a certain number,
uh, 5, x minus 5,
x minus 5,
multiplied by 7.
multiply by, you just write in the front, right? 7, and the result is 63, right?
Yeah.
Good. D,
When a certain number is subtracted from 24 and the result divided by 5, final result is 4.
also here a certain number. So that is x. So that x is subtracted from 24. What is
Uh,
it?
x minus 24.
No, x is subtracted from 24.
Uh,
Is
24
24 minus
minus
x,
x.
right?
Yeah,
And the result is divided by 5. This result is divided by 5. And the final result is 4. If you do not translate, these words into equation correctly, then everything will be wrong. That's why you should understand well. To understand well, you need to have a rich vocabulary. You should understand what does a number is subtracted from another number, right? Or A is subtracted from B. B is subtracted from A. A is doubled. A is tripled. A is halved, right? These are all vocabulary in math. Okay, E.
the sum of three consecutive numbers is 62.
You remember we actually see this, we have seen this consecutive before, right?
Yeah,
Consecutive means that a number that is followed by another number, right? One, two, two consecutive numbers, two, three, three, four. And how about three consecutive numbers? One, two, three, or two, three, four, or 10, 11, 12, or 20, 21, 22. Why? Because 20 is followed by 21, and 21 is followed by 22, right? So
yeah,
consecutive means a one followed by another. So suppose that the first number is x. And what will be the next number?
1,
X plus
uh,
1.
yeah,
How about the next number?
x plus 2.
X plus 2. But in the question, saying that the sum, right? So the sum is x plus 1, the second number, and x plus 2. I can just write in parentheses so you can see that there are three numbers. So the sum is equal to 63. And next step, if we are asked to solve this question, I can simplify and solve it. Okay? Next question.
Okay. One number is bigger than the other number by 3, and the sum of these two numbers is 43.
Okay. So we are talking about two numbers. One number is bigger than the other number by 3. Suppose that the first number is x. Then what will be the next number, second number?
Uh, x plus 1,
X plus
1.
3.
Y-
It says that one number is bigger than the other number by 3, right?
Uh,
That is x plus 3. And the sum of these two numbers is 43. That is x, the first number. Second number is x plus 3. So that is equal to 43. G,
6 times of a certain number is 16 more than the twice the number.
okay, here, certain number, right? The certain number is, for us, it is x. Can you write this equation in your notebook and read it to me?
Uh, x multiply x plus 16.
No, 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 Abdullah. It says 6 times of a certain number. So what is 6 times of a certain number? It is 6x, right?
Yeah.
And what does is mean? Equal, right? And 16 more than twice the number. And twice the number, that is 2x. More means a plus, so that is 2x plus 16. Does that make sense?
No.
See, it says 6 times of a certain number. So that is 6x, right?
Yeah.
6 times x. Is means equals in math, right? And 16 more than twice the number. Twice that number is 2x. More means a plus. 2x plus 16. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, you get used to it. Okay. Next, h.
The length of a rectangle is 5 meters more than its width, and the perimeter of the rectangle is 32 meters.
So what is the perimeter of the rectangle? Suppose it's a rectangle, and suppose its length, and this one is width. And what is the perimeter formula? 2 times L plus 2 times W, right?
Yeah.
Or also you can just write it as 2 times L plus W, right? And in our
Yeah.
case, suppose that W is equal to X. Suppose. Then what is the length?
5.
No, 5 meters more than its width.
5x.
X plus 5. More, right?
Yeah.
And now we are going to write the perimeter. So perimeter will be, what is it? It is 32, right?
Yeah.
So 2 times x plus 2 times x plus 5 will be
Yeah.
equal to 32. Did you get it?
No.
Why? So width, is it x?
Yeah.
Yes. Length, is it x plus y? X plus 5?
Oh, yeah.
And what is the perimeter? Perimeter means that the length of the boundary. So if it is L, also top, it is L. Right hand side is W. Also this one is W, right? So 2
Yeah.
times W plus 2 times L. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, the last question. I'll finish the class and continue for me here, okay? Read I.
The length of the rectangle is twice its width, and the perimeter is 54 meters.
Again, to solve questions, I suggest you to sketch, okay? Label and solve. Here we have the length of a rectangle is twice its width. If its width is x, length should be 2x, right?
Yeah.
Twice means 2x. And now from here, the perimeter is 2 times width, that is x, plus 2 times length, it is 2x, so that's equal to 54. That's the most important step. First you should understand the problem, then we can solve it. If you don't understand, if you cannot write the equation, we cannot solve it. Okay, Abdulaziz.
Okay.
Abdulaziz, I think I have already shared. I'll check it, okay? So if you have a look and come to the class, you can understand much better. These are really fundamental, yet the most important topics, okay? You should really know
Okay.
this very well. Okay, Abdulaziz, that's all for
Okay.
today. I will see you on Saturday, okay?
Can you teach me some geometry thing?
Yeah, I
Because
can
I'm
teach
failing.
anything, but what topic? Because geometry, we have a lot of topics. If you just tell me any particular topic, I can prepare some questions and
Because I'm failing the geometry class.
Tell me some topics. What topics? I can't. We geometry. We have like 10, 12 big units.
Like
The triangles, like relationships in triangles, or angles of triangles, or angle relationships. What do you want to know?
uh,
Which topic?
we we starting the triangle proof. We are doing angle sides angle.
So it's about similar triangles, similar and congruent triangles.
Uh, like angle side angle or angle side.
Yeah.
This.
Okay. All right. If you have any worksheet, send it to me. Let me have a look. I can prepare some questions, and next time we can do some geometry. Okay.
Okay.
I can teach you anything, but first I want to make sure that this fundamental topic, linear equation, you should understand well. But next Saturday, let's do it. Okay, we can do geometry. All right.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Abdulaziz. See you
Okay.
on
Bye.
Saturday. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.